Okay, I am not dying here. Come on.
.343 have just released the 2022 roadmap for Halo Infinite. So on this roadmap, it will contain details for everything for Season 2, the length of Season 2, the content coming in Season 2, things to expect after Season 2, and even a little hint into Season 3, what to expect for that as well. Now, the reception for this roadmap has been extremely mixed within the community and outside of the community, people that are looking in. And for me, I'm the exact same. This was the roadmap in January that Joe Staten was saying they needed more time on. This was not a separate roadmap to that. This is that roadmap. I thought when I first looked at this was the Season 2 roadmap. I didn't think this was the roadmap that was delayed for 3 to 4 months. Apparently it is. Right, and we're going to go into all of it in this video. I'm going to discuss everything in more detail. This is completely non-scripted. I'm not reading off anything. This is all coming from me directly in this video. I'm giving my proper thoughts about this because my raw thoughts, because I'm just not happy with it. I'm going to say it right now. I'm not happy with the way this is. I'm disappointed. The direction Infinite's going in, and it could change in Season 2, and I'd love to be proved wrong about this as well, but if it follows the same approach as Season 1, we're going to have a really big problem. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off then, we're going to start with Season 2, what to expect, and the length of Season 2. So Season 2 is apparently 6 months long, the same as Season 1. So Season 2 will start on May the 3rd, and it will then end on November the 7th. Apparently it's so that the teams can continuously improve the quality of life of the game, add different improvements to the game throughout this 6-month long period, without the need of developing more content and rushing to do that for Season 3. So the team have now got 6 months to add quality of life improvements to this game in preparation for Season 3 that starts on November the 8th. Season 3 will start pretty much 1 year after the game released, and the only thing that's been added to this game in that period of time will be 2 new maps, 1 BTB, 1 arena map, no new weapons, no new vehicles, 3 new game modes, and that's it in an entire year of this game coming out. To take that into perspective, in the first year of Halo 3's release, we had 7 new maps. That game was not a live service. That game was a standalone game which had DLC content after it. 7 new maps in the first year. Halo Infinite has had 2. 1 arena and 1 BTB map. That's not acceptable at all. It really isn't. Look, if it's that difficult to create and design maps, reuse assets, pull things in from previous games, Halo 2 anniversary maps, pull in Halo 5 maps, Halo 4 multiplayer maps, even create some in Forge and release them to us now just so we know what to expect. I think the lack of overall multiplayer content, not even getting into the point where there's going to be with no ranking system or anything like that, is just not acceptable for a live service game. I'm sorry, but it's just what they're doing at the moment in terms of feeding us content over this everlasting piece of string that we're trying to follow and keep up with. It's not working out very well. Season 1 was one of the longest seasons. I don't think I've played Halo Infinite since January. I'm going to be honest. I'll probably jump on it once or twice with some friends and play here and there for a couple of games, and then I'm straight off again because there's nothing to play for in the game. The Battle Pass doesn't interest me at all. The game modes are stale and repetitive and extremely sweaty. I'm not interested in ranked play, to be honest. It doesn't bother me because there's nothing to play for in ranked. I can't unlock armor. I finished the campaign on every difficulty. I've got all of the schools. I'm not even going to attempt Lasso, but I've pretty much done everything there is to do. I don't know what else this game can offer at this moment in time. Season 2, I haven't even played Season 2 yet. It's not even out yet, but I can tell you right now that Season 2 is going to feel the exact same. A month or so down the line, Season 2 will be the same as Season 1. We've played everything now. We've done everything. We've played the new maps. We've played the new modes. What else is there to do? Now, Last Spartan Standing could change the game. Again, it's like a mini BR mode with no looting mechanics or anything, but it's like a mini BR mode where you are the last Spartan standing. You go in from the circle, so it could show some really good moments, and it could carry Season 2 a little bit, which I'm kind of hoping that it will. But other than that, 3 new modes. Now, there were leaks of another 3 modes coming, which are more party game modes, but when they're coming is completely unconfirmed, and I wouldn't even try to put a date on it because we know what 343 are like with moving things. I mean, this will probably be more to the end of Season 2 that this does come. So, yeah, that's disappointing. But anyway, we get more narrative events as well from May the 3rd to the 16th. And then also the second one is July the 19th to August the 3rd. So these are more the multiplayer storyline narrative events that are happening, which will be good for the overall lore nerds as well to get something new in terms of the lore. We got a new battle pass, a new fracture entrenched mode like the Temrai mode from Season 1. So with the season being 6 months long, let's hope that this mode doesn't happen like 12 times, which I mean probably will, let's be honest. And then campaign network co-op late August, so we've got a long time to wait for that still. Campaign mission replay comes late August as well. Forge open beta starts in September, which is something to look forward to, I suppose, but it's an open beta, it's not the full thing. So just expect different parts of Forge to be blocked off for future updates, and to have a very limited version of Forge for the first couple of months, which I can expect to happen. And then quality of life improvements, which is the reason why they've extended the season by another 3 months. Going on to Season 3, which starts on November the 8th, which is something they've teased here as well. And again, there's just nothing here, to be honest, that is really exciting. They've not given dates. They've essentially just copy and pasted Season 2 stuff onto Season 3 stuff. So we get a new battle pass, new maps, new modes, new sandbox items, so weapons, vehicles, which why it took a year to implement them, I do not know. Anyway, they're coming. New narrative events, Forge open beta, still quality of life improvements, and campaign split screen co-op, which the timing is to be confirmed or to be determined. So that won't even come in 2022, most likely. Campaign split screen will probably come in 2023. Over a year after the game released, man. Oh my god, what is happening with this game, man? The biggest thing for me about this roadmap is that, as I mentioned at the very start, I didn't expect this to be the roadmap that was delayed. I don't understand why this has taken 4 months to release. They could have released this in January, and we would have been like, oh, okay, that's fine, thank you for that. I don't understand why it's taken so much longer. And the one thing as well that I've probably said this at the start of the video, I can't remember, but campaign DLC. Campaign DLC for me is something that it's just the only thing I'm looking forward to. The only thing that I want to see, progression in the story. I want to see how the story progresses from this point. I'm not overly fussed about anything else, to be honest. I just want new lore, new campaign DLC. I want another Halo game, another narrative to play. I don't think we're going to get that for a very long time. I don't think we're going to get that till maybe Season 4, Season 5. And the way that this is going, that's going to be another year down the line from November. So next November, next holiday, so 2 years after the game releases, that's probably when we're going to get our first DLC for Halo Infinite. And even then, it's not confirmed because we know what 343 are like with chopping and changing dates of things, so it could even be pushed back. The one thing that I would have loved for this roadmap, and that I would have taken a big positive out of, would be them just confirming that campaign co-op is in the works and that it's going to happen. They've said that campaign DLC is going to happen in previous interviews when the game didn't release. They've said that it is something that they want to do, add to the campaign, continuously make it evolve. And that's got everyone excited. They've confirmed this, that they are looking into campaign DLC and they want to see it come into Halo Infinite down the line. Why there's been no acknowledgement about campaign DLC after the game released, I really don't understand how they've just not acknowledged it at all. The campaign has set a very good expectation of excitement and what to expect. The amount of videos that I've done on the channel about campaign DLC, about campaign in general, lore breakdowns, explanations into the campaign. I've done a lot, and it's covered a lot, maybe 4 or 5 months of content on the channel, and it's really, really good. I've really loved breaking down the campaign. But how they've not acknowledged it? How have you not acknowledged campaign DLC? Maybe there'll be a separate seasonal campaign roadmap, which I do expect there to be, which is probably one of the explanations as to why campaign DLC or future DLC is not on this roadmap. We did see a couple of months ago that the campaign DLC rollouts will be in seasons. So you have season 1, season 2 endless, whatever it might be. So I think that's how it's going to work. So I'm kind of hoping that they do release something a little bit later in the year, or even around the Microsoft sort of E3 event, or so, something like that. So we can only hope. But yeah, 6 months for season 2, guys, and it's a really big pain. Really, really is. Halo Infinite. This game had the potential to be one of the best games out this year. It had the potential to take the industry by storm. It just hasn't done that, and it's upsetting, to be honest. Not the fact that it's just not very good, because the game's amazing. It's just the fact that they've not taken this opportunity by the balls and ran with it. And this is the thing that happens in gaming all the time. Games have turned it around. No Man's Sky was a disappointment, and after the updates, it's now quite well received. I'm just a bit disappointed, really. Let me know your think down below, guys. Again, this wasn't a scripted video. This is just something that from the heart. That's why it's been a bit less structured. This is the roadmap. 6 months until the next season again. 2 maps, 3 modes. Obviously a new battle pass with loads of new tiers and content that you can purchase. And yeah, network campaign co-op will not be here until August. I will be branching out now, guys. I think this is a big wake-up call for me that I can't be sticking with Halo. To be honest, I really can't be doing it. So it's a big wake-up call for me that I will be branching out into other things, and a lot of people say that I should be doing that anyway, and I agree that I should be doing it anyway. But it's just the fact that Halo is just this, where like the success of my channel has started to take off, you know. So that's where I've wanted to stick and try and be safe. But of course, being safe is not the best thing to do. To be honest, it's not the safest. It's not a good thing to do. Be safe and be comfortable. So I'm going to have to branch out. Any support that you can give me would be amazing on that. You've been a really, really amazing audience since Halo Infinite came out, and we've grown a really, really good community about it as well. And I've got to thank everyone for the help. I've really got to thank everyone for everything that you've done. You've lifted spirits when I thought that YouTube was never going to work. It's started to get somewhere, and I'm got to say I'm extremely thankful for everyone that's watched, liked, interacted with the video, and just given me the time to express my feelings about the games, and just generally give information back to you guys and help you understand things a bit easier as well. So I really appreciate everything you guys have done, and yeah, let's hope that the future holds a lot more prizes as well. So yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below of the Season 2 roadmap, and yeah, we'll see you all in the next video.